Environment, the Permanent Secretary and staff of the Ministry of Local Councils are fully represented here this morning.
Thank you. Yes. The members of the Local Government Committee, special administrators, CEOs of various region municipal councils, ministry officials, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, let me take this opportunity to thank you all for the effort put in place during the 2016 towards the general operation of municipal councils. Globally, 2016 is the year that most people want to forget. In Fiji, the past year began with one of the most challenging natural disasters in Cyclone Winston, and it ended with the floods in December 2016. Not the best way to start or end the year. One of the reasons for this forum being held now, rather than late last year, is due to all those events that we had to give priority. We all know of the overall negative impact on our countries. Municipal councils were at the forefront of relief efforts due to these natural disasters. Your hard work and dedication to normalize towns and cities have been greatly appreciated by stakeholders. At this point, let me commend the people at the very forefront of these efforts. And these are the people who start work and last to finish in our towns and cities. I'm not talking about the CEOs and the SAs, but our hard-working street sweepers, cleaners, grass-cutting teams, and drain cleaning workers. I thank them for making our towns and cities presentable before our citizens open their eyes each day. I plan to reward them with special recognition awards later in the year. In 2016, your association and leadership in organizing events, including township carnivals, the National Circular 5 celebrations, are highly commendable. And not forgetting, through your efforts, we also managed to win the South Pacific pageant. And this year we are, as a host, going to organize the South Pacific pageant in May. May I also take this opportunity to appreciate the work of the Local Government Committee, the chairman has just arrived, carried out during the year 2016, which included official visits to all towns and cities, Nagua town assessment and the Unity town boundary extension proposal, and I'm led to believe that they have already identified their work plan for 2017, which they will present to this forum. While success had been noted, a number of challenges remain in the administration of municipal councils. During the forum in August, I had raised a number of hotspot areas which required immediate improvements and urgent attention and solutions within your municipal administration. While some improvements was noted, still there are areas for improvement. Number one, Grievance management. Some ratepayers are still not very happy the way we carry out our operations. And I believe this goes to show that the grievance management procedures that you follow might have employed in the past is not doing its job. As administrators of various towns and cities, it is important that each and every grievances brought before you is given the highest priority without fear or favor. In your respective meetings bylaws, you will note that all correspondence, as decided by the council, are to be brought before the monthly council meetings. I expect you to strictly adhere to the grievances policy circulated by the Ministry in September. I expect that all councils will publicize and display the grievances policy. This should include an easy to follow channel of communication on all grievances that is made available to all stakeholders. In addition, once the new service charter, which is currently in its draft form, is finalized, I expect that you and your team will apply this charter with extreme care. 2, senior staff engagement meetings. A number of town citizens have been reporting to my office that usually when they visit council office to meet senior managers for grievances, they are left unattended as senior staff are attending council meetings. Effective immediately, I want all special administrators and chief executive officers to establish a clear meeting calendar and ensure that all standard committee meetings and full council meetings are held after 4:30. I don't want you to have your meetings during the daytime with all your senior managers, because when the senior managers are involved in the meetings during daytime, definitely there will be problem when ratepayers who comes to your office or knows that poor assistance is not being serviced. I'm not saying all the councils are having their meetings in the daytime, but we have observed and noticed that most of the councils are having their meetings with their senior managers during working hours. That must stop. 3, in case of senior managers being absent on a respective day or being engaged on an official duty, it is important that the SAs and COs have someone with knowledge in the subject area to meet stakeholders in relevant area. Municipal administrators should take total ownership and commitment towards project implementation. I have asked the Permanent Secretary to closely monitor and follow the management of the progress on a weekly basis. I expect you to cooperate fully with him. Let me also reiterate that the projects identified are for your municipal councils and are under your leadership to be implemented in close consultation with municipal officials. All municipal council administrators are hereby informed to ensure that project management is taken seriously and rapid progress is witnessed in project development over the next few months. I will be instructing my team to keep a tab on councils on project management. Our expectations from the ordinary citizens of various townships, from the municipal councils, shall always be there towards promoting a green and clean environment, economic and social progress. Whilst improvements have been noted in service delivery and asset management over the reform period, it is important that our municipal institutions are strengthened to ensure desired results are achieved. For the purpose of institution building, a number of measures shall be introduced during the calendar year 2017. 1. Organizational structure review and duty statement readjustment. Work has commenced in this area, and once the council had a review completed in 2016, I believe there is one more council that has gone ahead this process. Within the next 6 months, this is the timeline, within the next 6 months, other municipal councils shall go through the same exercise. And I would expect all the councils to fully cooperate with the ministry officials in this process. 2, performance management. There is a need to further enhance performance management in municipal councils. Last week, a 2-day successful training was organized by our ministry. The purpose of the workshop was to introduce the concept of shared service and to structure a workable performance management system through a business plan and to establish institutional goals, department work plans and individual work plans. I'm not saying that this is something new that has happened. Some of the councils you have all this process in place. But this is something for all the councils now to follow. The plans shall be established before the end of February 2017 and be used as a basis to assess the performance of municipal councils, departments, and individuals. 3. Key municipal documents shall be prepared for the purpose of establishing framework for local government. 2 draft documents that have been forwarded to municipal councils for comment are the Municipal Service Charter and Municipal Human Resources Management Policy. Closing day for submission from municipal councils is extended to 3rd February, after which the documents shall be reviewed and implemented. One of the areas that require immediate attention is the town planning scheme. And you all are aware, and I've been saying this, that this is outdated and have a barrier to the development. To this end, the ministry will hire a consultant to review and update the town planning scheme to reflect the current and future needs of our country. We have got town planning schemes in place for the municipal councils, but this day and age, it's not working. And we all will have to work together to see how we can implement these new changes. It is very important not only for bigger councils, but for all municipalities. And the time frame for that is within 3 months we will hire a contractor to carry out this thing. He will be coming to your councils, and I expect that you give the fullest support to this consultant and his team. And I would also like to ask that we can organize a stakeholders meeting whereby they can contribute as well. I look forward to a clear and documented presentation from the municipal councils during the program. we will be taking stock of your presentations, and this will be revisited with ministry visit and future forums. I wish to take this opportunity to wish you all the best of luck during the year 2017, and it is important that we all get together and produce the required deliverable as expected by our local community. I strongly urge you all once more to fully involve and drive projects, management and service delivery transformations. Finally, as earlier informed, I wish to remind you of the rates amnesty period. 1st January to 31st March 2017 approved by the Ministry, which has been gazetted on the 27th of January 2017. This provides for a 100% waiver on arrears and interest when the principal is paid. And the information that I have gathered from Municipal Council, I'm happy to note of the Municipal Council made an effort to take this opportunity to visit ratepayers, and I'm told that second council have collected around 70 to 80%, which is very good. I would like to see the whole management team involved in this amnesty awareness exercise and all attempts made to collect outstanding another 2 months. At this point, let me stress that the Ministry has avoided rate increase as a simple means of increasing revenue. Under this government, we have not increased town rates. There is an article in Fiji Times, you all know Fiji Times, page 4. They have said that the rates in Lambasa have been increased. They should have done some homework research whether it was the actual rate that was increased or the rate was increased because of the valuation. And let me make it very clear to the Fiji Times journalists that because of the valuation, the rate figure has changed. They are not saying that the property owners, the value of their property has gone up. The valuer is sitting here, government valuer, he is working in government for so many. He will tell you better. This type of reporting is not good. Because in fact you are misleading the general public. And I would like to urge Fiji Times to correct that. That the rate increase was due to the valuation of the properties. If that was the case, we would have increased rate throughout the country. They are not saying this. They are also not saying that for last so many years, town rates has not been increased. That's the fact. Why are not they saying this? The truth. But it's very easy for them to give a headline that rates have been increasing in Lambasa. And I'm going to go to Lambasa and talk to ratepayers. And I will explain to them that why this change has happened. I've also instructed ESA Lambasa to have meetings with ratepayers. And he had 2 meetings. But before this increase, because of the valuation, proper process was conducted. Consultation was carried out with the ratepayers. There was an objection period. No one objected to that. Where were these journalists at that time? This forum will end with awards recognizing special achievements from among our municipal councils. I want all of you to take from this forum the commitment to achieve excellence in all aspects of your work, serving all Fijians on a day-to-day basis. That will be the best award and reward that we can give to our municipal council. In wishing each of you a productive, fruitful forum, I must stress that these 3 days from office are spent effectively and knowledge gain is implemented upon your return to your respective municipalities. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. Iya, kamu juga.